Hey, so do you want to radically raise your vibration and transform yourself no matter where you are right now? Stick around. I have 4 tips that I think are really going to help you, okay? Number 1, becoming conscious of your thoughts. Okay, so I think too many of us are giving way too much attention to the thoughts about things that we don't want more than what we do. And sometimes we wonder why things keep coming into our life that we don't want. It's because we're giving, like I said, more attention to what we don't want rather than what we want. So I think if we become more conscious and selective of the thoughts that we give our attention to, because how it works is the law of attraction, the universe, God acts off what we are thinking, okay? And so if we think that every thought causes a feeling, and a feeling is normally followed by an action, if we can, we are creating our results by the things that we do, and we're normally basing our actions of how we feel, and our feelings are caused by a thought. Well, if our thoughts are more negative than positive, we're more likely to create things we don't want as opposed to things that we do. So becoming more aware, just ask yourself multiple times throughout the day, what am I thinking? What am I feeling? And as you start to do this, you will become more selective about the thoughts that you give attention to. Okay, you know, it's really good to have like a mantra or something that you can say often throughout the day, just to kind of reprogram your subconscious mind to focus more on things that you want. Okay, and so naturally when you focus on what you want, you will get more of that. You're still going to get stuff that, you know, you don't want. That's life. Things are still going to happen that don't go our way, even if we are only focusing on what we want, okay? But if you focus on what you want, you will have more of that, okay? So number 2 is find something beautiful and appreciate it. A really good place to start is with yourself. Like, you know, I think we are a lot nicer to other people than we are to ourselves. You know, we are like our own worst critics. We tell things to ourselves that we would never dream of saying to somebody else. Okay, so if we can start with appreciating ourselves a bit more, like finding things about ourselves that we appreciate, it's gonna be, because if we can find things, like if you think about like the universe is like a big mirror, and we are attracting things that we are feeling and thinking. So if we can get good at appreciating ourselves and finding the beauty in ourselves more, it's going to be a lot easier to find the beauty and things we appreciate around us, including other people, okay? And so a good thing to do is make a list every day of the things you love about yourself. You know, and as you go through your day, you will notice more and more things that you love and appreciate in other people, okay? And so naturally you will get more of that. So number 3, and it's good self-care too, to think of like things that you love about yourself versus beating yourself up, because that is really bad. That's what causes depression, anxiety, low self-worth. And I know from experience that when you kind of like go down that road, it's really hard to get out of. So thinking about things that you love about yourself is really good for bringing more of what you want. Number 3 is meditation. Meditation calms the mind. It slows down your thoughts. When I first started meditating, I couldn't believe how many negative thoughts I had, because I had never had a calm, clear mind before. I didn't even know what that felt like. Just like, if you've never calmed your mind before, you don't always know that your mind is so full, because you don't know what the opposite is like. But ever since I've started meditating, my mind has become so much clearer. Obviously, I still have quite a busy mind. I'm just like, I have to really try hard when I meditate, just because it is like my mind is just so busy. But it does work, and it doesn't have to take like hours in the day, just 10 minutes a day in the morning or before you go to bed, just sitting down and just focusing on your breathing and slowing the mind down. Then you will be able to, once your mind is calm of all the negative stuff, then your mind will be, it will be easier for you to focus on what you want, so you can have more of that. Then number 4 is probably my favorite, gratitude. Now this shifts your energy from focusing on all the things that you don't have and the things you maybe don't like, to focusing on what you do have. And if you can get good at focusing on what you have, you will notice and receive more of that. Okay, so if you train your subconscious mind to think more about the positives in every situation, or just like even just finding 3 things a day that you like and appreciate, that will, you know, over time, I'm not saying it's an overnight thing, over time it will bring more of those things to you. Okay, and so I hope that was helpful to you. Listen, I do have to run, but I have 4 more tips that can radically raise your vibration and transform your life, no matter where you are. If you got value from these tips and you are serious about raising your vibration, especially going into the new year and beyond, then I would love to send these tips over to you. If you want them, which if you're serious, you're gonna really, really want them because they're really awesome tips, okay? Drop the word vibe in the comments and that will tell me that you want them, and I will send them over to you for completely free. Like, there's no email, you don't have to download them. I will just send the list and the ones I went through in here over to you, okay? So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.